everyone. My name is Evelyn Jeong. My life stories, both a free mind and a free lifestyle. Can you enjoy freedom? Where can you travel anywhere and where you can join any religion instead of obeying someone else's rules? You can follow your own rules. While society may say one thing, you can disagree and make your own path. The first challenge I faced in getting to freedom was crossing the North Korea border. My mom and I had to cross the Yeongi River in the frozen winter. In order to cross the border, we have to wait until the river was completely frozen to walk across. People who are born in freedom can never imagine what it is like to plan your escape. Even having to concert in the winter while in frozen enough for you to escape a crossing safety. It was so cold to the point where I thought I may die of hypothermia. By the end of the arduous trip, my gloves were ripped apart, and my hands were exposed to the cold winter of North Korean's winter. However, I was able to overcome each now obstacle. After I escaped, I arrived in China first, where I took a long bus ride into the mountains. Bordering Laos, and this border where was a banana farm with really friendly farmers who welcomed me. We stayed in their house in the mountains and fascinated on bananas. They also kill a pig for us to eat with them as pig soup, pig chop, pork jelly, and pork dishes. Everything was pork, rice, and of course, bananas. However, we were still at risk of being arrested in Laos and ending my mission to freedom. While in Laos, we ate a lot of sticky rice and fish. In order to get out of Laos and into a large safe of Thailand, we used a boat so narrow and small we had to sit single file the whole trip across the huge river with which was zigzagged across to hop the border. Finally we had to sit single the whole trip across the huge river with some other South Korean, but I wanted to go to America because I wanted to learn, study, and contribute to in the democracy of U.S. and live the America dream as my mom strongly recommend. If you want freedom, the America is the best place to go as the number one even of North Korea. However, still stuck in Thailand, I was interviewed 4 times at Bangkok refugee camp, and my mission to reach America seems very far. What tripped what trapped me in Thailand was waiting to be assigned to my foster parents in the United States. I was left alone for the very first time and soon felt very lonely. There was no one to taking care of me when I was sick, and I had memories of the loved ones I miss, such as my grandmother, what haunted me in my isolation. This loneliness taught me a very valuable lesson that family is everything in the whole world. I first discovered Christmas in Thailand for missionaries who were come China. I thought they were crazy, since they would close their eyes and take as someone who was not there. After a few months, I started accepting their beliefs because they told me if you believe in God, you will feel better. That leads me to the second reason that freedom means too such to me. I could make my own life in the United state. After what seems like an eventually, I finally against my assignment to an American foster family and flew out to the U.S. full of hope. This hope quickly diminished when I realized a never types of isolation. I was not going to be able to communicate with other people in the United States. November 6th, 2014, a day I will never forget my arrival to the United States. I was both nervous and tired when I knew American foster family welcomed me. I was not able to speak English at all, making it a very frustrating period of time for me. However, with the help of my foster parents and my dimensional determination to help learned, I was able to learn English quickly. I had to freedom to learn a new language as I wished. I wished not as it was have to be assigned to me in North Korea. Getting to America, my plane landed near a branch of farm, making me think America was all farmland and poor. But after going a few miles, we reached the city, and I was completely shocked and surprised to see how many cars there were and how huge the building were. When I first met my foster family, they looked like giant. Even their daughter, who was younger than me, I always look up to them to celebrity of my arrival with a first meal in America. My foster mom made an apple pie, but I never had a cinnamon of cooked apple before. After one bite, the taste was so weird and virgin that I had to society throw it away. I know no English when I first get to America, and I am still learning more even today. One in America, I was told to start high school ESL class to learn English. My foster family was big help in learning English since they would take turns even 15 minutes to help me read the books in English. That we go from the library, I helped to use a phone translator at first, take my foster family for a long time. After a while, I could have simple conversation in English, but important thing need translating along with freedom to learn the language so hated by the North Korean government. I was also able to meet many kinds of people. It wasn't necessary for me to conform as I had to in North Korea. I could develop my own identity and find more about myself. I started American education as a freshman in high school. I was surprised about how diverse the school was in just one classroom. In North Korea's upper system, this would have been impossible. I would have only been able to go to school with North Koreans and would have no opportunity to meet people from around the world. My ESL class had people from countries around the world. I was happily surprised by my American teacher, who was a tall, handsome, and muscular man, but his one flaw was that he married and tattooed. Studying the world map was very eye-opening. I have never ever heard of Africa while in North Korea. In high school, overall was fun, but I do not want to go back. The that experience made me into a different person that I would have been in had continued living with freedom in North Korea. The third reason that freedom is so important to me, I was able to honestly deal with and overcome my mental health challenges, having gone through so many traumatic experiences in North Korea. Living with a foster family and adjusting to life the US, I've been learned how to deal with mental health problems. My main way is opening up to friends so I can feel understood, calm, and loved. We all have people around us can help. We just have to ask. Also, I see therapists who can help me overcome my depression, loneliness, and anxiety, and I recommend finding help to anyone who experienced those feelings since I have felt them all. In North Korea, I may have had some mental health challenges, but there I can't honestly deal with them. In freedom, I didn't have to hide or die about my challenges. Today, I discuss my freedom is everything for me, how freedom allowed to me make my own life, and how freedom helped me overcome some mental health challenges. After escape from North Korea and living in freedom in the United States, I recognize the importance of your life being your own, that on one also should own it. Hey guys, I'm come from North Korea. Since my arrival to the United States, I had become so thankful for my foster family and for my new friends who helped me overcome my emotional and language barriers. So if I can fix my mental health, you can also overcome whatever may your challenges. Life is yours. Whatever your challenges or opportunities, maybe, and if you were born in freedom or had to cross to it as I did, your life, you're on it to live happily in freedom. So let's all be happy together.